the consequences for that is sometimes the whole duration of your stay, and you're still in that pain, and then you back on the airplane doing it all over again. But it's much better than driving. So that's just an example of a normal everyday scenario that I went through a lot, with work and family that was ill, and and it was nothing for me. It's just part of you have to travel, so whether it's driving or flying, and just the difference between how it was to how it is now. And it's just a small example. So what I'm trying to say is that we harden ourselves, and we tend to men tend to always exert themselves. It's built into us. To be the alpha male, I suppose. Because in the animal kingdom, it was, that's the one that gets the woman, and so it's built into us and to men that you still have to try and prove yourself in a physical manner. But however, it has been proven that like in the chimpanzee kingdom, they the one that lasts the longest is the one that keeps order, amidst chaos, the longest. And because if it's the strongest, so maybe he's there for 2 days and then someone else just comes along, and then you'll probably wipe out the whole tribe, or troop, or you know. So it's built into us and men to try and prove ourselves, and women has the ability to make us very self-conscious, more so than anything else, more so than our own thoughts. If we are left to our own thoughts, if you look at a bachelor's place, compared to a married man, and I hope a married man's house is in order, and multi, layers, because then you're going to have a dysfunctional family. But what I'm trying to say is that, it's it hasn't been good. It's been tough, and it's real struggles for people with fibroid to go through these things, and ordinary things that people used to take for granted. I took for granted a lot. My life. Hey, it's Madison. Sorry, Madison just had an episode. So what I'm trying to say is it's not that easy. And I want to encourage the guys and everybody out there with fibro. When you get to the point where you feel broken in your spirit, take yourself out of your immediate environment. Focus on the things like, people with chronic pain knows that there are things, if you know you have to drive somewhere, it's instantly almost like depressing knowing that you have to drive, because you want to avoid, it's human nature or human instinct to avoid, things that's pain. That's why you have pain sensors. Don't touch that. It's a warning sign so that we don't kill ourselves. Just living. So where was I going with this? I don't know, completely lost my train of thought. Well, I can't just sit here. I want to encourage you to, amidst the chaos that sometimes is within and sometimes around you, and sometimes your perspective of things around you seems to be chaotic because of what's going on inside, to find that center point of order, whether it is God, whether it is the Holy Spirit, whether it is meditation, whether it is a walk, talking with a friend, like being just self-aware, whatever it is that is your order in that chaos. Find that, and I'll explain order and chaos more in detail sometime later. It's something that's rooted deep within us, and it's a foundation. It's a principle in life that you always, when you try and create order, your order in what you seeing, in your eyes or you perceive it as chaos. So find that order, or the place of order. And it can be a being, it can be, like I said, it can be a spiritual being, it could be a divine being, it could be human beings, it could be a pet, it could be a quiet place, it could be a dark place, physically dark. I mean, not dark inside dark. You don't want to go down there, not when you feel like that. But sometimes you don't want to close your eyes, but you don't want to have light coming into your eyes. So find that, focus on that, and let that order, or allow that order to then change your perspective of the chaos that's around you, and see it as, and if there is order, actual chaos in certain parts of your life that bothers you, then make a conscious decision to go and sort it out. Whether it is a relationship that has gone wrong, or a promise that you've made to someone, or whatever the case may be, that chaos, that immediate chaos in your life, that you feel that if I can do this, I will feel better. Because already, if you say it, you're going to believe it. Your mind is really, really strong. And I want to leave you with this thought. Just want to explain to you how strong a person's mind really is. So, Tasha and I have been married for 22 years. We got married when we were 21. And so, we've been through a lot through our lives, through stupidity and real, dumb decisions that I've made. And, she stuck through me through all of that. But here's the thing. At one stage of our life, when I was gymming a lot, and so I would eat before her, and so I'm eating, and she's asking, how's the food? Nah, it's good, I enjoy it. And I'm a kind of honest person, I'll tell her, this is not something I enjoy, whether it's the texture, the taste, or whatever it is, I'll tell her, I don't enjoy this. It wasn't a good meal for me, and these are my reasons. Please don't make it again. Or, maybe tweak it a bit. Because I have to eat that. If I tell her it's good, then she's going to make it on a regular basis, and I'm going to suffer. And why would you want to suffer? So, and I'm not being abrupt about it. I wasn't coming across abrupt, and she knows it. She knows my heart, and she appreciates the honesty, but in a kind manner. So what I want to leave with you is so I would eat, and then she would come and sit down, and then she'll take a first bite, and as soon as she says that, like, there's something wrong with the meat, I will be chewing that same meat. While I'm chewing it, the taste would change in my mouth and it would become disgusting. And I'm almost done with my meal. I really enjoyed it. And then just that, as soon as she said that, I would become almost like nauseous. What's going on? The meat's disgusting. How did I not pick this up earlier? That's how strong the mind really is. And, if you allow your mind to fall back into chaos, it's an easy choice to make. Remember the board? It's an easy choice to make. And it doesn't challenge you. It doesn't challenge you, and it doesn't make you think. It doesn't keep your mind active, and that's what I want to get to as well, is to have a curious mind and to have an active mind. And I sit a lot, and people think I sit and stare, but I think I enjoy thinking. So find that order in your chaos, and use that order to step into the unknown or into the chaos, and use that to create the order that is necessary for you to be at a place where you are healing, or where you're healthy, in your spirit, in your mind, in your body. So thank you guys for listening, and see you guys soon. Cheers.